Alright, so let's see. Good night and welcome to Orin Crypto. Um, Today we're gonna have a look at a few a few different altcoins actually coming out. This is my first video, so don't judge me too harshly. I'm not like used to speaking to myself in this sense, but I've been extremely interested in crypto lately. Sort of got my eyes up for it, and well, I think the blockchain technology will take over the world eventually, so why not be one of the early adopters, right? Um, this was a very interactive website. I sort of like it already. Um, anyway, it's November 16th, um, and we're gonna go through a bit of those. It might take a while because I haven't really I have looked into some of them, but I haven't done that much research. So, but we have this crypto 20. Um, all of those, like the theme of today's video is about upcoming ICOs during November, like ICOs that you can still purchase initial coin offerings for, and some of which I believe in and some of which I don't. But this one I don't actually know. Um, Crypto 20 is one of those ICOs that tries to, one of many, I would say, that want to keep, or I don't want to accept any terms yet, um, but well, they want you to be able to have like one wallet and all of your kinds of different cryptos in it. Um, there's another one I have for that same thing. You can see what the video suggests.
Don't look for the needle in the haystack, just buy the haystack. John C. Bogle, inventor of the index fund. Blockchain technology has grown exponentially since its creation in 2009. The total cryptocurrency market cap is roughly $150 billion. Should you invest? High returns come with high risk and extreme volatility. Bitcoin's market share has dropped. Now altcoins are the majority. There are literally thousands of coins to choose from. So how can one invest in cryptocurrency effectively? Crypto 20, the first tokenized crypto-only index fund. Crypto 20 will autonomously track the top 20 cryptocurrencies, similar to the S&P 500, which tracks the top 500 US companies. The top 20 coins change over time, so will Crypto 20's holdings, mitigating risk and volatility. Index funds with automated trading offer much lower fees than managed funds. They have consistently beaten actively managed funds since their inception and grew by $375 billion, while actively managed funds shrunk by $308 billion in the same year. So how do you buy the cryptocurrency index? Introducing C20, the token of the Crypto 20 fund. Tokens represent an investor's share of the fund. Investors are free to sell or exchange their tokens at any time. There are no exit, broker or advice fees, with full blockchain transparency, powered by data science and in a proven fund structure. Instantly owning a diverse cryptocurrency portfolio is now as easy as holding a single token. One token that is linked directly to 20 underlying crypto assets via the smart contract. Invest in cryptocurrency with peace of mind. Token sale opens October 2017.
Well, that was actually much cooler than I thought it was, because if this is an index fund, what it basically means is that it will automatically put together the top cryptos and then just um, keep them like balanced for you. So instead of, let's say, Bitcoin goes down 10% and you get anxious and yada yada, this will have much more smoother tops and smoother bottoms. It will go. It won't be as volatile as the other currencies, I suppose. So you purchase this one in order to, yeah, receive a, a portfolio basically of different other funds. It was pretty cool though. So log in, verify, invest. Hmm. That was a pretty cool thing. But as usual, we need to check out some things. Like I don't like the fact that is there any team here? They have a roadmap though, which I would just scroll through. Like where are we right now? We are yeah we're here at the ICO. Here we are. Um, Initial acquisitions begin the 1st of December. The ICO ends 30th of November. And then, yeah, from there on it goes. Um, hmm. So here's basically what I don't know what CRIX is. CRIX the index. Joint work. Okay. Yeah. Well, so they just display that. Wow, look at the profits. You make much more profit because we adjust our portfolio, sort of. Initial investment. Let's say you invest $1,000. Purchase date. Purchase date is okay. What is this? Historical return. Okay. I don't know what this is good for. It probably just show me how much money I would have made. But as we all know in crypto, like crypto keeps going up, so this is just order to sell. Way, they have a team actually. Daniel Schwarzkopf, business management. Schwarzkopf, two brothers Schwarzkopf, maybe. One business dude and one backend dude. Advisors, plenty of fucking advisors. Looks like a pretty young team though. Um, a few are maybe a bit older ones, but the majority is pretty young. Partners, token insurance, hard cap. That was a pretty weird hard cap though. And okay, pre-sale, first 48 hours of the ICO, 48 74 week of the ICO. Are we in the last week now? Last 2 weeks? Is it that price we're paying? I don't know. No, maybe tomorrow. Uh, Main ICO sale period. Yeah, I guess we just got into the last 2 weeks. Okay. So this might be if you're not as into risk and just want more of a standardized fund where your money is slowly racing, I think this is the one to go. Um, there aren't that many backers right now, to be honest. I don't think they haven't made much noise. I had to search pretty hard to find this one, or not that hard, but I still recognize Crypto 20 though. But we're gonna head on to the next one, which is BitAir. Basically a payment solution for air, a blockchain for travel expenses. And as if I got it correctly, it should be used both by customers and by companies. They have their team. Looks also like I don't know. I sort of like seeing younger people here. I don't doubt their talent of any sorts. It's just I would prefer seeing some older people. I don't know, reliability. Oh, they have a roadmap as well. So what does their roadmap say? Da, 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 da. We're probably here somewhere, right? Late August, mid September. No, we're not even there. We're fucking here. We're no. Has they already gone through? Maybe they've already gone through the ICO actually. Maybe they have. Well, that would be unfortunate. Anyway, I won't stick with this one for too long because I don't like there's so many. I've seen several being into the travel industry specifically, and with like is this something that Ethereum can't do for real? Can't Ethereum be used with smart contracts and stuff just in the same way? Why have a specific currency just for like airplanes? I don't know. Uh, I don't like it, and their website looks a bit sure. It looks like a airplane company, especially with this shit, but it's just it doesn't look that professional. I could probably make a website similar to this one, and I'm not that good. I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying they haven't spent enough time into it. They're probably busy doing like the development of the blockchain and all that shit. But it's so, with all those open source blockchains, it's so easy just to make a new coin, name it something else, replicate the engine without bringing any new functionality. And unfortunately, I see BitAir um, to end up there somewhere. Um, anyway, I'm gonna close this down. This, however, is a currency I actually believe in. Um, what Utrust is doing is basically the same as 10x, if I got it correctly. They want the customers to be able to pay with whatever their preferred cryptocurrency is. But so let's say, yeah, you can just watch the picture. Yeah, I pay with this. Then they convert it to the current exchange rate, convert it into dollars, and then paid. Um, they want to sort of Utrust wants to strengthen the connection with fiat money. So that's what they're up to. And here they display what they have that PayPal and BitPay doesn't have, which is multi-cryptocurrency accepted, as well as decentralized token with an index value. And it seems like everybody wants those tokens nowadays. Like I guess the currency you put in should be exchanged to this or some shit. I really don't. Or if the token is just in order to get funding or something. Like some ICOs, I really don't. I don't see the proper use for the tokens, except getting money. Is there anything about the tokens here? Exchanges. Da 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 da. Yeah, they are far from being on an exchange yet. They're still ICO stage until from November until I think they want to reach some kind of cap, right? No, they have a deadline actually. It's in 3 days. Um, and here's how the token is distributed. So right now I think we're in the last phase here. Checked out the team. This looks a bit more professional though, because what they have done is they have also included like LinkedIn's profile. So you can basically find each and every person of those on LinkedIn. Uh, and as you know, like seeing that they have a team and shit like that, and when they describe what they're good at, what they've done, it just furthers like strengthens the reliability of them. So Utrust might be something to at least have your eye on. Maybe invest if you want to. But I'm saying, as everybody else is saying in this business, none of which I'm saying is a financial advice, and you're responsible for your own money. That's not my concern. I'm just giving you my straight opinion about the different kind of ICOs I've discovered. Anyway, further on we have Amber, and this is an ICO which I think could be extremely well, or do a great job, but I think it's further off into the future, because what they want to do is basically create Wi-Fi networks. So it's not really everywhere, but in more populated areas, have large ass routers driving Wi-Fi networks across places where there's bad internet connection. I think this would probably be used mostly in like poorer countries with not as much access to the internet in general. And what I think about as soon as I hear this idea, the first thing that comes to my mind is what if someone damages the equipment or even steals the equipment. Um, you see, Guinea, Uganda, Congo, Gambia, those kinds of countries, they have official government endorsements. So this could probably kick off pretty well. And then a fancy picture. I want to see if maybe I should just display this one. Uh, I can just tell beforehand that judging from the trailer, this is more in what to say. It's similar to IOTA, you know. It's a more of a concept. It's early, very early in development, and I wouldn't invest in Amber if I wanted like huge gains or returns within at least 2 years. This is a long-term investment. They want to basically make the fucking internet wireless, you know. So yeah, and viewer discretion is advised. I'm like, I don't care if I'm cursing on this show. Yeah. As I said, like you don't show much. It just states that okay, there's definitely a demand for internet connection in some countries more than others, and I think there's a huge market for this. What? The token sale has ended? No, are you shitting with me? Did it just end right like today? I'm pretty sure I checked this beforehand and there was an ICO going on. Anyway, let's keep going. They have token offering, complete development in 2019, consumers, then telcos, then finance. And yeah, they aim for 2022. So they have a plan pretty far. It's pretty vague though. It doesn't go into more detail than this. It just um, there's probably a lot of things to consider when doing something like this. But they have some kind of idea in how it would work, and we're talking about huge distances it should cover, right? The router should look something like this. I don't know how far it would reach, but it looks like a pretty beefy thing. Yeah, that's I think everything is in one page, right? Okay. Well, they have. I checked out their address, and it lines up. They have a reliable team. I firmly believe more in this team because they have a really like a diverse team. Many people are older, has been in business similar to this one. Not necessarily the blockchain. Some has been, some hasn't, and it just and this guy looks like a fucking wizard. So of course I would invest into this. And he's a writer as well. Who could have guessed, right? So anyway, this is an ICO that I think might explode, but it all depends on how they successfully make their product. And unfortunately, the token sale. And so I'm sorry to you viewers out there who thought this was gonna be about ICOs, but it is sort of an ICO. It was an ICO a while past, but these are things that could pop up. Next up, we got Live Edu or Edu. And Live Edu is sort of like the name suggests, blockchain for education, basically. This one still has his ICO open, and what they're aiming for is programming design, data science, game development, VR and AR, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence. And what they basically want is live streams of professionals sort of doing work or doing projects, having integration with chat, with teachers, back and forth, more of a fast-paced integrated version of Udemy, I would say, in order to learn how to do things. And they have people who has done tutorials for them, very much similar. I don't really know what all those blue dots are for because it feels like plenty of blue dots are just out in the middle of the ocean. We have over 1 million viewers. We exist in 200 countries almost. We have this many streamers. They have a roadmap which is much more detailed than the previous one. They have exact like goals. Okay, this is what we want to reach. So together with a team, reliable team, and decent roadmap. Um, I don't know. Oh, here's Udemy, by the way. What's this? Okay, so it goes from theory to projects, and here's a mix of theory. So they sort of judge them, and live edu is supposed to be much more project or much more concrete, you know, not as much in theory about stuff. And this is the kind of level they put it at, I think. Code Academy, Udemy, Udacity, Pluralsight, Linda. I gotta visit Linda though. It seems to be branching towards the expert level. I want to check that out. Um, what do we have here? Okay, token allocation, funds allocation. Yeah. Key dates, pre-sale, public sale. So the sale goes public in 5 days. So if you want to grab coins for live edu, I think the best possibility is now. You can also refer things. They have different kind of languages, media news. Different languages is great. Um, they have a white paper, which I don't want to read through. They have, there's a lot more tokens to be able to be funded though. They only have like, what is that, $300,000 and 300 participants so far. Um, so I think this is a good opportunity if you believe in education, digital education. Then lastly for today we have the D market, and let's see if I go back to the one pager. The D market, we're doing something. Yeah, the D market is basically a decentralized marketplace for turning virtual item into real assets. And what they mean by that is that you should be able to exchange like digital assets, like I don't know, skins from Call of Duty with the skins from League of Legends or whatever. They want to connect like those cosmetic things from different kind of games, so you can trade them in between games with other players through the blockchain. Uh, yeah, like to be honest, I don't know. I think this is a huge market. Some of you have probably seen how much some people pay for those CS:GO knife skins. So this might be something, but it's a very specific market. It's extremely narrow in the sense of its execution, and that might be its downfall, but it might also be why it sticks out compared to other like cryptos. Um, yeah. So you basically plug in your thing to the blockchain, they plug in, and then you just swap them. Um, I want to see if there's a roadmap here. There is a roadmap. Wow. Let's see here. Quarter. I'm not so concerned with what they have done. I'm more concerned with where they are now and where they're going. Token sale phase 2, tokens emission, token listing, secret product launch. So the product won't be launched until 2018. Um, hmm, yeah, I don't know. If you believe in this kind of market, I think it could work. I don't know. It's it's at least one of the more odd markets I've seen, and it seems to only be 4 people working on it as well. Maybe that's why it's pretty narrow, and it might take a while. I mean, 4 guys, really? 4 people working on a fucking crypto? That's a bit. That's not much, you know. And they have they've got some funding though. Is this the funding? They have 600 BTCs in funding, so I bet people really believe in this. Do they have any partners? Mm, as it looks right now, I don't recognize like any of those, to be honest. I think those are Stalker series, Metro. Okay, there are like some games, some have more famous games, but I think if this works and it pops, it's really gonna bring attention from others because it's easiest to get those that are more low key. Um, oh wait a second. Okay, this is adversary board. I don't care about that. So yeah, maybe invest something into this if you believe in it. Um, here's how is okay. So they have a plan for how they want to use their funds also, which is good. Token distribution. I don't know. Maybe. I might invest a small portion into this just because I'm curious, just because I want to see how it goes. Not a big sum at all, but just something. What I'm more interested in, however, is how the development of Utrust goes, and as well as Amber and Live Edu. I think I think Live Edu, or over the long term, I think Amber has the best opportunity because they really have a demand for it. They have a clear demand. Live Edu is more, there might be some demand for it, but it's not as given. Utrust is, it's definitely a demand for it, but there's also similar currencies, and if other currencies pop faster, then Utrust might just go down, you know. Um, and this one is, I don't know, and I'm not even gonna speak about. I can't even remember what the flying airplane shit was, but nah, I wouldn't invest in that at all. Crypto 20, however, um, this one seems like an offer I can't refuse, you know, because if you want a long-term holding and they say like, oh, we measure the top currencies and slowly like track and you will make gains and yada yada, then it doesn't matter as much if Ethereum goes bad and Bitcoin goes good, because this token will always have like the top 20 in mind and just make an average out of them. I think it even sort of refreshes its portfolio depending on how it performs. So I think this is a safe bet, um, and I will probably get into it, but um, at least a bit just to see how it goes. But anyway, that's all I had to say for today. Would be nice if you left me a like, even though I'm cursing a lot and don't have a perfect English because I'm not a native speaker. I might be able to put up some more videos. I'm still new to this, all this, relatively new to all this crypto. Um, but yeah, keep up the good work, and we'll see you. I'll see you next time.